was in a Facebook group recently, and we were having a discussion, and I put a question up there. I said, you know, would you date me if I had 2 baby daddies? Girls were like, well, I have 2 baby daddies, and you know, men still want me, you know, I'm still a good woman and a good mother. And so I was saying, well, I personally couldn't date a man that had 2 baby mamas. And, you know, I respect other people's, you know, opinions about who they can and can't date. It's all about preferences. It's not really a right or wrong. But for me, if a man came to me and had 2 baby mamas, I would automatically think, you know, something was wrong. Like, I would just be like, he has poor judgment. Not just necessarily having kids out of wedlock, because I have a child, you know, and her father and I weren't married when we had her. And, you know, I learned a valuable lesson. That's why I haven't had kids since, because now I have to have a marriage. Like, I have to be married first and then have kids. So I was explaining to these women, you know, I wouldn't do that. And they're like, why? You know, why would you do that? And so I continue to explain it's mainly because I really don't, you know, I think it's irresponsible, and what's wrong with putting on protection? Because if I can go 13 years without having a second child, that means that this can be done. It can be done. You don't have to have 3 or 4 baby mamas or baby daddies. Healthy relationships are important, and I feel like as time goes by, marriage is no longer something people care for. Relationships are no longer anything that they care for. And, you know, I vowed to be single for the remainder of my life, and, you know, I might... No, I'm really not gonna get married. No, I don't think I'm gonna change my mind. Like, I was single 4 years, and then I got into a relationship, and that relationship lasted for a couple of weeks, and I said, I can't even do this. And I left the relationship. So, you know, relationships just aren't for me. Like, relationships are for a lot of people. A lot of people believe in the institution of marriage and love. I just don't feel like society is built the way that the Disney movies and romantic comedies showed us. I don't think love is that way. I believe in loyalty and commitment and respect and, you know, determination and, you know, standing up to your conviction. I believe people can do that in a relationship. But love, like, I don't know. I feel like I can have love for my child and, you know, we can love each other. But that's as pure as love is going to get, unless love is a transaction between me and my creator. Me trying to have the kind of love I want and expecting it from a human being, it's almost like fake. You know, like that. I shouldn't expect a person to love me unconditionally through it all. Expecting that is kind of like a disappointment, because people can never hold you as their object of affection. They're going to have to take focus off of you. So, you know, I just feel like, you know, out of all the people who have cheated, who are now divorced, you know, they say mistakes happen or things happen. It's too many cheaters. It's happening a lot. It's happening frequently. So it's like clearly trying to live up to this specific way of having a relationship, monogamy, or, you know, committing yourself to one person is not something that everybody can do, and everybody shouldn't be trying to live up to this one standard, because we're all different people. It basically depends on you as a person. Can you do this, or can you deal with this? I don't think everyone should be trying to live up to that. I don't think everyone should be married. I don't think everyone, if they don't want to, have kids with one person and not have several baby daddies. I wouldn't do it, and I think anyone who does it is low-key ratchet, but that's me. That's just my opinion. It doesn't mean my opinion is the be-all of everybody's existence. You guys can choose whatever you decide, and I'll be completely okay with what you decide for your life. I'm not really the type that fight against it. But, you know, inside of this group, it got real bad. The group is called TSL. I don't know if you guys get on Facebook often, but if you do, it's a group called TSL. It's called the Social Lounge, and they just ripped me apart after that, after I, you know, told my opinion and said what I wanted to say. It got so bad that they just started making up stuff about me, like, oh, you hoe, you fucked the whole southeastern region, oh, you did this, you did that, you had all these abortions, oh, your baby daddies, you got more than one baby daddies. And I'm like, yo, Just because I disagree with you doesn't mean you have to fling the insults just to prove your point. Like, I'm not going to do that to anybody. I'm not going to insult anybody specifically, or, you know, try to, you know, make that person look bad in order for me to be right, or for me to look right, no matter how many people agree or disagree with what I have to say. And, you know, a lot of people want gratification for the opinions they have or the judgments that they make, and I don't. And I encourage everybody all the time. I used to say this all the time. I say it on Facebook. I say it on Twitter. I, you know, tell all of my friends when I have a speaking engagement, I say this at the engagement. You know, you got to care about who you are, because what other people think about you, what they hoarder in their mind about you, is not your business. Just how you want the right to think and feel and say what you want to say, other people have the right to do that as well, and you have to give them room to do that and not get angry at them if they decide to choose something different from what you choose. And people don't understand that. They want everybody to conform to this one way of thinking when it's beneficial for them. But when it's not beneficial for them and, you know, it's not making them look good, they don't want everybody to conform. When they want to have their own mind and their own way of thinking, and they want to separate themselves from everybody else, that's okay. Now conformity is horrible. You know, so I feel like a lot of people are hypocritical, and I say what I say what I think. I'm a very honest person. Like, anybody who knows me now knows that I like say exactly what I'm thinking, exactly what I'm feeling. I don't lie. And I think the reason why I don't lie is because I spent so much time lying when I was a kid, because I was afraid of, you know, the things that was happening around me. I was really, really scared, and I would just lie because I didn't want people to know the truth, because I knew if they knew the truth that they would feel some kind of way about me or hurt me. So as I got older and I started realizing that I could say whatever I wanted to, and, you know, I could survive whatever the backlash was, I just went ahead and told the truth. And now it's so bad that it's hard to get me to even tell a small white lie. Like, a little one is like very hard for me, because I don't want to paralyze anybody. So, you know, for me to be honest enough to say, you know, I would not accept somebody that had 2 baby daddies, and then for me to be attacked because I say that, it was just like, wow, people, you know, want to express their feelings so bad, but they stoop to a level of trying to destroy someone's character or reputation just to prove that they're right. And it's sad that people do that. And, you know, I encourage everyone, if you have an opinion, realize it's an opinion. There's no right or wrong general way to do anything. Everybody gets to decide what kind of lifestyle they want to live, the things that they want to do, and you get to decide what kind of person that you want to be. And you don't have to try to force everybody else to do what it is that you want them to do in order to justify why you believe what you believe. It's okay to just believe what you believe, and that's it. You don't need other people to believe that as well.